Hi everybody, it's Diane, and no, I am not associated with this company or this company, and this is not a commercial. What this is a cut paper bag. Isn't that cool? I finally, after a long, long quest, where is it, bought a new brush that's been going on for a long time, and they put it in there. And I filled time tonight, and I had nothing to do. And this bag, I had saved it, thinking I'll do something someday. So it caught my attention over there. And I thought, well, why not make a journal cover out of it? Well, one, because it's awfully long. I know I'm going to have to join papers together to, you know, have pages, but I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. I'm trying to find another narrow paper I could put inside because I'm going to paint. I should have done that first. I don't think it would stick in there, but I don't really know that. So I don't want to find out that I'm wrong. So since it's cut, both ends are open now, so they can be pockets. Okay, so this is going to be the inside. This is the outside. That's what we're going to paint. And this is going to be for myself. So we know Diane likes kind of bright colors. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't have any theme for this or anything. I just wanted to make a mixed media type cover. Seems like that always happens. When I have perfect filming time, I have nothing to do. I don't know what to do. When I have projects going on, then I have to wait around because there's noise and stuff and I can't film. Story of my life. Am I going to paint the inside? I don't think so. Because if this is really going to be a journal, I could write in there or, you know, glue pictures or something. Let's get a little something else going on here. And when this stuff is dry, I do intend to, oh, I don't know, add more paint, add some collage stuff, stamping. This is just strictly getting some color down, as you can see. And that also means I have to wait for this to dry. Well, maybe that'll give me time to think about what else I want to do with it. Because this is very impromptu. I did not have this figured out, plotted out at all. All right. I like part of the brown bag showing through, so that's fine. No orange over here. Now I did cut the ends with my zigzag craft scissors so it would look like a bag. As long as it's a bag, I thought we might as well let it be a bag. Okay. What about some white or black or both spatters? And then beyond that, I don't know. And by the time I think of something, I won't be able to film because it's noisy, right? Maybe I'll wait with the black just in case I end up, you know, not using dark or something. Maybe I don't want black on there. Okay. Do we want any spool things? Why not? What color? What about neon? That one's full. This one's about shot. So let's open this. I've never used a bag for a cover before. Have you? It was pretty popular there a couple years ago, paper bag journal. I don't see too much of that lately. Well, that's cool. Do we want to do another spool thing in a different color and a different pattern? I know I have there's a small one here. Well, I could do that in black. But somebody needs to organize this tub here, Diane. It's kind of messy. What about yellow? Like, I'm not sure what I'm doing, so I don't want to go that dark yet. Okay, I don't think I'll do a lot of that because I don't want this circle stuff to start to take over. Okay. Alright, that's kind of tacky, kind of garish, kind of ugly. You're right. But we'll come back and add something, stamping, images, more paint. I don't know. Okay, hang on. When this dries, I'll be back. Okay, the paint is dry. I went around with a marker to do a faux stitch line. And it just so happened while I was off camera, letting this dry, I opened a drawer to get something else out. And I came across this. A friend of mine who was just starting out in cross stitch the last couple years gave me just a couple little pieces she was doing, just, you know, kind of to practice. And that was one of them. And I had kind of forgotten I even had it. And the colors struck me, right? So I did sew it to a piece of paper. It to me, it just kind of needed a base. And then that way I don't have to actually glue the fabric. I can glue the paper to the paper. So, how lucky was that? I hardly ever go in that drawer either. And I needed something. I think fate intervened. Anyway, I wanted a stamp journal. I thought, I don't know if that's too hokey, but that's what we're doing. Okay, it'll fit. All right, these stamps are kind of old and this ink pad is kind of old. It's a bad combination. Okay, last one. All right. Still not done. As you can see, I pulled some leaf rubber stamps. I thought that might work. I can still doodle and paint more. I don't think I really want to add images, but I could cut out some scrapbook paper flowers maybe. I'm not going with a cat theme, so I'm not going to put on more cats intentionally. Does that make sense? That's pretty good. Okay, let's do that one up there. Kind of neat. Maybe we should put one like over here. So it's kind of, I don't know, would that look dumb if it was under? No, I don't think so. If it does, we'll paint over it or something else. All right. I'm putting something on the back. Could have been a better image. But that is one nice thing about a junk journal. It doesn't really matter too much. It's supposed to look junky. All right, maybe we'll put one more here, and then I think that's enough for the stamping. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think it definitely could use some more something. Even more white. All right. What if we just did a little bit of a design? Maybe some more white spattering. There's not a lot showing. Like just some lines. Do you have a go-to when you do something like this? Like a pattern or a little image or something you always put on? I don't. Although I have done a repeated line like this before. Yeah, that adds. I think that's good. All right, are you thinking what else can I do with it? I had thought, you know, I had mentioned I'm gonna have to piece together page lengths. I could use a grocery bag. You know, if I open that up and cut it out, it should, I think, be long enough. So I might do that on a couple pages. I'm intending this to be a journal for me where I can write and add, you know, pictures or whatnot. So I want my pages to be a little more blank. All right, are we teetering into too much? She says as she does another section of lines. All right. think some spatters would be good. White and possibly a color like neon pink. Everyone's thinking, yeah, we knew you'd get around to that. That's better. You could do any color, really. You could even do black. Yellow would be good. I might hit the yellow. Yeah, let's do that first. The yellow in this is a little dull. It's sort of faded, watered down looking. I think if it was a little more pronounced, that would be better. I don't know why I think that, but I think that. It just brighten it up. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there, folks. I think I'll do the pages by myself and then just come back and you can see what it looks like. This video, I was more just doing a cover. You know, too, if you like covers that are heavier, you could insert file folder or poster board or something in there in the pockets and make it more sturdy. All right, what about a touch of black? I thought about putting ties in, but I'm not a tie person. They're kind of bulky. When you want to put it on a shelf, they kind of get in the way when you're working on. If you can't take it completely off, if you're working on it, sometimes they're in the way. So I kind of talk myself out of that. But that would be cool. If you're a tie person, I would probably do that. Glue or sew strips of fabric or ribbon or something in there. Well, what do we think? I don't think you really want to do any more at this point. Okay, I'm going to let this stuff dry and glue this down. I might go over the white a little bit. It's fading as it dries. And then I guess when I come back, it'll be done. Okay, hang on. Okay, here it is, all done. I did go over the white again. I added a little green paint here and there because there's green in the cat and there wasn't any originally. Oh, I did fill in that leaf where it didn't stamp so well. I think that's kind of cute, especially since it was kind of unplanned the way it came together. And I know everybody doesn't have a cool little piece of cross stitch waiting for them in their dresser drawer, but you could, not even put an image there. I mean, that's cool in itself. But you could use a playing card, a photo, a magazine image, draw something yourself. So there are other options than cross stitch. I did put a little grocery bag in the spine to kind of reinforce that. And all of the grocery bags, pieces that had printing on them, I did cover. Otherwise, that's all I did. I sewed a few pieces together. The grocery bag would, reached. I didn't have to piece it in. You could tape it together or glue it together too. This turned out pretty cute. I like it. When I make journals for myself, I don't put in pockets and all that stuff. I do it as I go as I need it. So this is just plain. If I find these threads are annoying, I can cut them off. I knotted them. But I thought they were kind of cute. And remember, it's a pocket on each end. Okay, I think that's all I was going to say about this. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a nice day out there.